here we are, and I am happy to show you this one here on the 14th floor, now down a little bit from the 17th, again on the left side of the building, so a little bit closer to the road, just immediate right when you walk in. You do have that shiplap, it does have the warm feel, and the furnishings are gorgeous in here. And it's very well appointed. It does have the built-in bunk, and it's a smart design with some of the storage options. You've got the storage beneath here, and you have a really big TV. It is mounted, and then you do have the blinds. So just some small little things that make a big difference. And then I noticed pocket door, and it glides quite nicely. So it's very well done. And then you have just the basic closet like we've seen. Some of these elements are going to continue to be repeated, and I do apologize. I just want to really get you the best feel possible of the units. And then, I mean, you can't see this because it's not really coming through very clearly, but the views are gorgeous, and of course I will show you that. This is the actual ratio, but because it's easier for me to show you more, I'm at about a half. So it might feel a little bit further away than what it feels like in person. But first impressions of this unit, design, I'd say very nice for rental. So you've got that shiplap accent, definitely the king bed here. And I did inquire with the seller. This is the unit that had the bunk, or I'm sorry, the built-in seated area. And I'm getting some messages coming through as I am videoing this. So I will share that with you once I have a chance. And then again, the Jack and Jill. Nice. So here I noticed I could turn the light on, so I'm thinking that's what I did wrong in the 22nd floor, because there was a switch here that was an automatic switch on the 17th floor that was not on the 22nd, so that's gotta be what I did wrong. So again, repeated little storage area. This is so nice to have for families, and in a 3-bedroom it's a non-negotiable to have a side-by-side. And then you have your storage closet. Got the gray cabinets here with the light counters. So just a little shift in how the whole feeling is. It's probably the shortest little shower curtain I've seen. and then it has the paneling. So you've got the paneling accents in this guest bathroom. Just a little change up on how it feels. Okay. Now let's go ahead into the kitchen, and this is that bunk area. So instead of the counters on 1402 here, you have this seated area. Now I did attempt to look beneath, thinking, okay, maybe that it has a hinge area. See, in theory you could open it, right? But I could not open it myself. So I've inquired, and we will figure that out. So again, with the gray cabinetry, you know now the feeling of the light. And in this one too, you have the GE appliances here. So every one of these is sort of like a, you know, little copycat of one another. But at development, they had an opportunity to add little things here and there. So again, I've left the balcony door open so that you can hear everything. And the sun is going down, so I'm gonna try to make this quick. I just quick glance, I'm noticing like they just need to come in and do some caulking, and I've noticed a need for some touch-up painting here and there. There are no lights here as there are wired in some other units, and this one actually has the little plugs for the charger port. Thought that was kind of nice. And then here being the kitchen with the round table, kind of like the round table feeling, you know, you don't hit it or bump into it. And this one does have a sleeper sofa. I did look before I videoed, and these are fine and good to go. So no need to replace any of this, at least for a couple of years. Now you could add additional storage here if you felt like you needed to. But the layout, quite nice. And this one, I do like the master. And this is your view from the sofa. I mean, really, that is gorgeous. Let's go ahead and take a look real quick before, again, the clouds came and kind of covered up a little bit. We've got outdoor power here, and this one has just the 2 chairs, but you notice it's all matching and it's pretty cohesive. So you could do a storage area there, or just add some loungers if you wanted to, or even go ahead and keep this and just get maybe a high top and put it over here. I think that would be nice. But truly, this is what everybody is here for. And this is the 1-to-1 ratio that I was referencing earlier. This is basically what you would see. And then looking here at Pier Park, and then down at the pool. Let's go ahead and back it out, and that's so you can see. Pretty views. And so I really like that we're gonna be here on the 14th floor now, here in 1402, and then I'm gonna show you 6 at a little bit lower level. So just to kind of get you really a good idea, and here's that ratio of 1-to-1 again. Let's go ahead and see the master bedroom, because I feel that you are gonna really like it. And I do apologize for moving so quick, but I really think we need to right now, being that this is a cute table. A little pedestal table, that's sweet. Okay, but the reason I'm saying is we need to go quick because I believe that these units are going to move rapidly within the next few weeks. Actually, even this week, I expect an uptick, as I've noticed a change in our condominium market. So that is just stunning. And this is the 1-to-1. Oh man. I'll just stay in this viewpoint and give you a really good idea of what this bedroom looks like. Very chic. I love the furniture in here, and the granite on top is excellent for rental. Excuse me. The granite on top here is excellent for rental because, you know, you can't spill and damage the top. A lot of people put glass tops to kind of prevent damage, you know, from drinks and things like that, but that's just already ready to go, and I think it is très chic. And then here you have your mounted TV, and then this is quite nice. Little dresser here, and then the shiplap. All right, coming into the closet. I personally, you could add those Amazon covers right there. I know if you don't like wire shelving, and just would elevate the whole space. Again, with the shower here, glass shower, and then this one has the paneling inside. I've noticed, or excuse me, I have noticed a need for a grout clean. So this one must get a lot of rental. We'll get the rental figures for you, but we need a grout clean in here, like a good deep clean, and some caulking and a few touch-up paints. But I mean, that's to be expected. And the gray, nice grout clean, you know, we'll just elevate this up a bit. And then just little touch-ups, and just a little bit askew, that faceplate, but these are easy fixes and changes. But you'll see here, kind of needs a little bit of a touch-up. And then I noticed right here, just a little bit of a touch-up. But for the most part, very lovely, lovely unit, and stunning design, doesn't need anything. And you know, this is just, it's just great. It's just beautiful. Hope you like the view here. So I'm gonna end the video out here, and then I need to boot scoot and boogie downstairs. And there's that 1-to-1. Again on the balcony.